I just wanted to say one thing, and I think I should say this as the judge. Whether it's legalized or not legalized, at this point, it's not. And you shouldn't do it. And you say, okay, well, you know, it's a little, what's going to happen? It's just, and this issue of marijuana and smoking marijuana and all of that's been around for years, since I was high school and you were. But one day you're going to grow beyond this, and you're going to maybe want to do something, and you'll apply for jobs. I have a friend who's a lawyer now, and she got as we used to say, smoking pot way back when she was 16 and 17, and they gave her an ACD, and a German contemplation of dismissal, which means it should go away, never happen again, and no one should. But every time she had to get admitted to the bar, every application she had to do, she had to fill it out and say what happened. It's something that follows you for the rest of your life, just like these horrible sex tapes come up and these stars, oh, I did it when I was young and stupid. You're going to have a life after high school, so think about when you do something, you know, that down the line it's going to have an effect, and for the rest of life, a lot of these things will follow you.
We have another answer over here.
I have a question. I have a question for one of the panelists. Why, when you ever heard nobody dying from weed, but when people drink, they die from liquor, but that's legalized? Can somebody up there answer that for me, please?
To the panelists, he wants to know why do you think that alcohol is legalized, but marijuana is not legalized?
You don't die from marijuana.
And they say that you don't die from marijuana, but you can die from liquor poisoning.
Well, that's not
That's what he
necessarily.
says.
That's not necessarily true. First of all, clearly we are a government of laws and rules. And at one time, as you all know, in terms of prohibition, drinking was not, in fact, legal. So clearly, you can have a movement and a push to legalize marijuana, but anything in access will, in fact, can cause a death. Now, you may say, well, marijuana, what's wrong with me smoking a joint or whatever? My daughter says they don't use joint now. But anyways, that's what I know it is. But that can lead, it may not kill you today, that can lead you to another drug. Most of the people that I see come before me, and especially dealing with families, neglect and abuse cases, they just start off drinking a little, you know, smoking a little, nothing bad. So it may not kill you today, but it can long range. There's pros and cons, but that's why I'm saying to you, use your education. Maybe you think that marijuana should be used for medicinal purposes. That's a point of view. And that's the discussion. That's why it's important, these discussions, because some people think it should be. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, either way you look at it. But in some instances, marijuana, in conjunction with other drugs, people have, in fact, died. That doesn't make it bad in and of itself. Alcohol is made from grapes, wine, all of those things. But anything in excess, anything you use all the time, you smoke marijuana from the moment you get up to go to bed, it's going to kill something. It may kill your dreams. It may kill what you want to do in life. So it may kill, may not kill in the sense of spiritually, in terms of physically. But if you do it to excess, it will have a problem for you. Now, that doesn't say maybe in certain circumstances, I believe, but as a judge, something will be wrong with me. I say, go ahead, try it out. No.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. It's about that time to wrap up. So thank you guys for keeping it real.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I want to give a big thanks to our guest panel and our student panel, and of course our Nelson Mandela audience. Thank you very much. And of course, Great Potential Program with Miss Simpson Lord.